What's up, Taurus? This is your Mercury retrograde in Cancer reading, and a lot of interactive messages coming through as I'm getting set up for your reading. So I'm not doing my normal spiel at the beginning. You know how to get a hold of me or all the things to do to support. I love you, Taurus. You got a bugaboo in your energy. Let's just get it out there and open. A bugaboo. I call him a bugaboo. A Klingon, like somebody up in your energy field. If not physically, maybe you feel them energetically. Loki, my dog, was showing me your bugaboo. I knew I was going to do a reading for you all day, and I heard my spirit guides, and I've been kind of procrastinating, but also like having a really needy dog today, like really, really needy, and just like standing there in my face. And I haven't had to go to work today. I've been with him all day. I've been petting him, loving him, talking to him, and he's still just in my face, or wherever I walk, just there. I was like, is this the Taurus energy? Maybe. And so the more I started getting prepared, the more I'm feeling that. And like, for instance, like I'm sitting amongst the dandelions. I love dandelions. But some people, and then this message came through from my guides, they were like, some people don't like dandelions. And I was like, yeah, I know. It's like somebody purposely does something just to irk you. Like that'll happen to me sometimes. I'll be sitting there enjoying my dandelions, and then someone will come up and just pull them out while I'm sitting there, or just spray them with Roundup right in front of me, And so you're just like, there's some difference of beliefs, because for me, I'm just like, I just don't really want to live on land where we're using Roundup or that poison that can seep into the land. I care too much about Earth, and I love dandelions. I mean, and it's almost like where this person wants to spar or debate with you, and you're just like over it or something. Like, because even if you tried to explain how all parts of the dandelion have medicinal use and are, how all the what benefits of the dandelion and what they mean spiritually, and whereas a lawn or grass, what does that fucking mean or do for us as humans, except for look pretty? But they wouldn't listen. That's the energy that I'm getting. So let's just see. A Mercury retrograde in Cancer is going to be talking about things close to home. Emotional time, a sensitive sign. Feeling like maybe we need to set boundaries or create some personal boundaries in our life. Taking a look at our relationships, our wounds, too. The inner child wounds during a Cancer season retrograde. There's those times where we reflect, times where we retreat. I moved my whole location. I said, I do not want to be in the office for Taurus. And it's not such a sunny day today. It's breezy, but this is the second time I've seen a plane in your reading while preparing too. And so like I need to get away. It's highly interactive. There's a lot going on for Taurus during retrograde. I'm trying to keep up with all of what's going on in my universe while I'm talking to you. I haven't even started. I haven't even drawn a card yet. So I think you already know if I'm talking to you or not, and take only what resonates and leave the rest. So let's get into it. Let's see what Taurus is. I got my Oracle deck, my Shadow Oracle deck, some messages from Earth today. I'm going to clarify with my tried and true Companion Tarot. And then at the end, I'm also going to get you a rune for higher spiritual guidance and awareness. It's my rings and runes bag, Taurus. I love you, my dears. Let's go. What do I got to talk to Taurus about? Besides what else I already talked about? Or do you need to expand on that? Show me clearly. Taurus, Mercury retrograde in Cancer. This is July, and it absolutely feels like April. I don't know what's going on with time. As much as we've had high 50s to 60s degree days, and I don't know. I feel like it should be a lot warmer. Good. This is what I love to see. So take that time during the retrograde to get clear. I always call him the winds of change. It's like a windmill on his third eye. And the eyes closed, and meditation, and prayer, and gratitude, and contemplation. And literally a third eye cleanse you can do. They have solfeggio tones that you can listen to that actually feel like little cleaning, scrubbing brushes on your third eye. The high priest, you're the high priest, you're the healer, and you are connecting the dots. There's so much blue here, and the bright pink lips. It's like, I've also been learning lessons of discernment when I'm the priest, or the high priest. Okay? So, take the retrograde to reflect, to recreate, to re-envision, to rejuvenate. It's highly interactive outside. Why don't you sit amongst the dandelions? I think they've grown so tall this year. Growing. You're healing. You're glowing. Taurus. Let's keep going. Tell me more about what Taurus is dealing with. You're doing what you can to stay in your lane and remain and maintain your peace while you embrace transition and change in your life. I heard clean sweep. Maybe you got some wise advice from the mystic or the messenger in your life. You've been receiving messages in the dream state even, or in lucid dreaming. The mystic messenger is here. Moderation, peace, balance. Magic is afoot. Your spirit team is coming through strong here. Okay? A masculine and a feminine. The high priest gives me like the first thing I saw when I saw the fan was Merlin, actually. And the M is here on her crown. Whoa. I just saw a dragonfly. Yeah, mother. I think I'm talking to somebody that doesn't cuss. I'm trying not to have my sailor mouth right now for you. Okay. She has purple eyes. So that means she can see spirit. Right? She sees you, if this is about a couple or a connection, she sees you in your highest high priest form already. Taurus, I'll be so transparent with you. It's like, that's got me into trouble so many times because I want to lift those people up. I'm already seeing them in that highest vibration, but sometimes, you know, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. And that's left me disappointed a lot of times when they don't want to grow or diversify a perspective or, you know, learn something new. Listen. The high priest listens. And brings peace and wisdom into a connection. And medicine, the medicine basket. Again, like a lot of, like, now this is like a saintly woman. There's religious, spiritual guides coming in here. Ascended masters are coming in here. I think your spirit team just wants you to know you're not alone right now. Maybe this would also be a great time that would bring you some peace of mind. Or like a breath of fresh air to reach out to your reader or your friend who is the mystic messenger. That's here. Okay, what else? She helps the people to see from a higher perspective. she could be some sort of counselor with those purple eyes. She's the only one in the deck with purple eyes. Anything else for Taurus? For Mercury retrograde in Cancer. Okay, so somebody else had this too. Was it Capricorn? I don't know. So you're dealing with some sort of situation where somebody's trying to... there's the bugaboo energy. It came through as a bugaboo, but it's somebody that might smother you or might... It feels overbearing. A feminine energy. It's quite overbearing. But also one who divides instead of brings people together. Separation. Separateness. Separation of colors here. When she sees purple... This woman sees red and blue. Her eyes are even orange. So she's power hungry, this one. And this is a woman, too, with the daisies I'm getting. She loves me not. Quick, 1 minute she loves you, the next minute she doesn't. So she isn't building bridges. And she's not one to compromise. The red and the blue, the red and the blue. How those are... And now the loud saw when she comes out. That is also a sign from Spirit. Tune into your environment, the nature, and listen to the sounds it's giving you. The saw, cut something out. Right, Loki? I even brought my fly swatter here. So, well, if I was going to have a bugaboo, I was going to take care of that shit. Anything else? She keeps coming out too. Truth bomb's about to be revealed during this Mercury retrograde. Let's see if she pops out. Let's keep going. Whoa. It's time for you to have a little fun. Who's up to no good? Somebody's been being mischievous. Fox in the hen house, the wild child, and mischievousness. Just could be your calling to just, maybe you've been really dedicated, really focused on, connecting those spiritual roots and all work, all serving, right? And where's the play, Taurus? That's this. We're going to clarify it some more. But I think it's a calling for your inner child wants to play. When's the last time you climbed a tree or swung from a tree? Swing. Dressed up like a fox. We got the fox here. Fox is both light and dark. Fox is the sacred magician of the forest. Again brings in Merlin vibes. Getting out in the forest and play. Foxes, use your sly, use your cunning, use your wit, use your charm. Time to think quickly on your feet is also the fox. Cleverness. Anything else for Taurus? Getting together with the girls and having a good time here. Outdoors. A retreat. It's for some of you. It's your inner child's like, come on, we need to have some fun. Anything else for Taurus? For Mercury retrograde in Cancer. Thank you. And that was the last one they said. Your wingman, your higher self is here as well. What is that? It's your higher self and your inner child guiding you at this time. Or you're connecting with somebody who makes you feel really young. Someone who's supposed to be like your partner in life. Your wingman. Like Goose and Maverick. And you're well equipped for the job. This just happens to be vision up. Like when I drew my higher self, this is what I drew. This is my art therapy deck. So your higher self is with you. Will always be with you. Flying, the wingman, taking flight. That's fucking loud distractions, I'm telling you. The crown is literally turning into a crow. So that's that cleverness. That's the wisdom. That's the connecting with your spirit team. Co-create with us. Use your mind for good. To bring peace. To mend relationships. To build bridges. To create fun. Imagine again. Imagination is here with the fox in the hen house too. Okay. What story are you telling? About your life, about your legacy, about you. I could have taken that fox in the hen house so many ways. I could have taken off to a whole dark tangent, especially when she was here. Guess what? I don't want to focus on that. We know what that is, and you know who that is, or what that represents in your life, Taurus. And I'm not going to give it a lot of energy. Just remember, you're a child of God, the chrysanthemum. And you're transcending limited beliefs. I'm picking up for, during the Mercury retrograde period, a lot of crown activations. Transitions, transcendence, and the chrysanthemum. The chrysanthemum and the daisy. Don't it make my brown eyes blue? Do, do, do. Dude, that's too interactive. Because I was like, why did I sing it that time? And it's like, I heard my higher self say, because someone is no longer, it's like, I'm not full of shit. I see the truth. And I looked over at here and Loki's taking a big old shit. Oh, no joke. Anyways. Good job, boy. Thanks for leaving me another pile. I need to get busy on that. Anyways. What does Earth want to tell you, Taurus? From Mercury retrograde in Cancer, what do I need to talk to them about? Taurus collective. Thank you. The eagle's talking to you. Communion with the eagle. It is your spirit team. Higher spiritual awareness. The fledging, the flight, transcending limited beliefs. Communion makes me feel religious. Rebirth. Reborn again. Like, this is so coming out in my readings. Like, now it's giving me a deja vu again. Is it Capricorn? Well, I've only done two. It's either Capricorn or Aries. The same card came out. It's Capricorn, I think. A new love connection. Reaching out. Helping hands. Where else did I see helping hands? I thought I saw helping hands somewhere else too. I don't know. Wow. Compassion. Offer your compassion in a situation. It's about a new love connection. It's very deeply felt. Coming together. New unions. Love. New love for you. For Taurus. What else does your spirit team want to tell you from Mercury in retrograde in the sign of Cancer? We're seeing the bigger picture in some sort of situation. The Four of Cups reversed. Okay. There could have been a time when you were healing, you were recovering from a breakup, you felt bored with your life, things were stagnant, but now you're seeing why some things had to happen, or the bigger picture, or the lesson coming out of the Four of Cups. Six of Wands, which is victory, success, praise, and recognition, balance in relationships, balance at work. Five of Cups also is reversed, so that tells me that you've released a lot. Like you've healed a lot. This is showing progression in healing your emotional body after some sort of loss, to find your peace again. Seeing the silver lining, the Five of Cups reverse. Solutions and resolutions. You're in recovery mode. That's what that's showing me. 4, 5, 6. Progression in your journey. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of Cups. So this is during Mercury retrograde. They're like, take a step back. What are your hearts? What do you love? That's the 7 of Cups. There's been a lot of wishful thinking, maybe. This is also that creative, imaginative energy. Many options or opportunities, and sometimes those many options can become quite confusing. So, I never recommend making big decisions or signing contracts or anything like that, or during a retrograde. There's some sort of confusion or illusion here that you want to clear up. And the Four of Wands is here, which is talking about a new contract, new marriage, homecoming, new commitments. So the number 44 is here for you. 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thinking about your stability. You're thinking about the new. You've let go of the past. Or any kind of emotions that you were holding on to. If you felt guilt, shame, remorse, regret, resent, it's all, you've healed that. And that's why the new contract is here. And it's going to be a success, whether that be with work or in a new connection. 7 of Pentacles. Here, you're thinking, okay, so the one thing that is just, this, whatever you've been investing in for a long time, a relationship where somebody is just unwilling to grow. There's a sense of perfectionism here, or obsession. 8 of Pentacles reverse. It's such hard work to make this work. So what's right behind that 8 of Pentacles is the Sun. A new beginning, and clarity, freedom from this, expansion, new awareness. And the Lovers is there. Taurus. The Lovers card is a big choice, but it's a healthy connection. The Lovers card. It's a higher vibrational love connection where there's a lot of compassion, forgiveness, empathy, mercy. Yeah, when I was talking about earlier when we were talking about that bugaboo energy, this loud energy too, like I had to kind of stand up to somebody in my life who just believes a little differently than me. Why am I pulling that in here? But I'm finding I'm doing that. And this is just the beginnings of retrograde, where I'm just like, you know what? No, you can take care of that, because I don't believe that and I don't like that. And it had something to do with mercy. The reason I'm even telling you is about mercy. So mercy and grace work together, along with compassion and empathy. Mercifulness. Is somebody merciful? That's important to me. Or, yeah, in an energy of a situation or whatever. Can somebody be merciful? That's highly attractive. God taught me about mercy, so I know mercy. The M words are here, man. Have mercy on me. You treat me so bad. Misery. All these M words. Breaking my heart, babe. I don't know. Let's get a rune or a ring for Taurus. I don't want to go on and on and on. I'm going to have to read again. Keep these on. I don't like to squint, so that's why I wear the sunglasses. Rune for Taurus, for Mercury retrograde, higher wisdom. I feel like, is this Othila? Oh, Othila. It is. Hold on, let me show it to you. This is about a separation. Number 98. Maybe it was just taking a break, taking some time out for yourself. Maybe that's why I was picking up on travel too. Sometimes when you spend too much time together, somebody can get a little overbearing or want to micromanage your time or something. Separation, retreat. I've even talked about a retreat. I got that from the Fox in the Hen House. Or are you retreating from a situation that might be confusing or you're overwhelmed or something here? You're just thinking about what feels good. That's the Six of Wands energy. Positivity. Keeping your peace. This very first card out here. Communion with your spirit team. With a higher awareness. The eagle. All right. Where am I at? Hold on. 98. This is great because this is also a symbol of inheritance, which could be a sign of currency and money coming in too. So this is a time of separating from old paths. So old skins must be shed, outmoded relationships discarded, and when you receive this rune, a peeling away is called for. And it's part of a cycle of initiation. Othila is a rune of radical severance. The appropriate action here is submission and quite possibly retreat, knowing how and when to retreat and possessing the firmness of will to carry it out. Real property is associated with Othila, for it is the rune of acquisition and benefits. However, the benefits you receive, the inheritance, may be derived from something you must give up. This can be particularly demanding when what you are called upon to abandon is some part of your behavior or a part of your cultural inheritance. For then you must look closely at what, until now, you have proudly claimed as your birthright. Whether it is your attachment to your position in society, to the work that you do, or even to the beliefs about your own nature, the separation called for will free you to become more of truly who you are. And that is why I saw the sun right behind these two that you've been working on, that just relentlessly trying to make it work, investing a lot of time and energy for a little while, and here's the freedom right after that when you retreat from it or something. A retreat is a stronghold. This is showing wholeness and balance, a choice for you, a choice in choosing me. Bring me the higher love. Bring me the higher love. Oh, I feel like you're doing some bat signal or I don't know the way the symbol is there. Anyways, Taurus, those are your messages today. Those are the goodies that I brought out onto my blanket here to share with you. And I hope you received a message your heart needed to hear today. And if you need me for a private reading, reach out. I'm here. And thanks for all the love that you give to this channel, for the donations, for the likes, shares, subscribes, all of that. Really does truly help. We're almost to 500, y'all. There's extra perks when we get more subscribers, so extra perks. Benefits of me going live and you being there with me, and just a lot of fun things that are going to come when this channel grows too. And then we're building a bigger community of support. I don't mind it being small now. Just recognize that the interaction does help us connect energetically, and the more you interact, the more I can pick up on your energy, and the more that these readings starts resonating. That loud buzz, something's either a buzzkill or it's a saw. Somebody loud in your energy that just bugs the shit out of you. You want peace and quiet. Get out and commune with nature. The birds will be talking to you, and how interactive it's been here. I tried to show you how interactive my readings are. Imagine what it would be if we personally connected. It's quite a trip. Love you. Bye.